Hey there. I am just now trying to relax. There have been a number of things that have happened tonight. I wanted to share this with you, and I'm going to show you this space right now. Do you see in the reflection how there is a shadow in the middle? What that is my front door, actually. And when I go over here, you can see the shadow on the wall, I think. Can you see that? Let me see if turning this out will help. Not really. In fact, it makes it more difficult to see. It's there though. And the only thing that is in the way, can you see that? Can you see my head in the middle? I'll wave my hand. There's nothing blocking it in the way. So if I place the camera lens directly where the shadow is, I still don't see anything that could be making that shadow. I don't know what else I need to do. To get people to understand there is something going on at my house and around my property in the neighborhood. Here I am in the path of the reflection, and I'm waving my hand. There it is. So, if that's the case, everybody can see the hand right here, right? Everybody can see that. And there's nothing in the way. Because, well, first of all, it's not this, it's not that, because that's probably what you're thinking, right? That's in this window, not here. And this reflection is from the mirror. Anyway, going to do something I love. And anytime I get happy, that's when my captor gets angry. Because he doesn't believe I should be happy. He's an asshole who's used to getting his way. And he's well known in the neighborhood. And apparently with the police department too, since they protect him so much. When I close my eyes and I go to bed, it's you I dream of. Of me instead. Isn't it funny? And when I wake, you're gone. Ow. I can't remember the bridge to my own song. Well, that's okay. I'll remember it another time. One of the things that remote neural monitoring can do is it can intentionally block your memory. True story. Another thing that it can do, and it did this during a court case, hypnotize you. And I think that is a favorite that is used often in order for a neighbor to come into my house while I'm sleeping. Isn't that weird? We're going to switch to another song that I made. All that I wanted was to be an individual, not just treated like a number, but an individual. You see, it's the way God meant it to be. That's why I stand my ground, defending who I am, no matter how long it takes. It could end in tragedy, but at least someday I will be free. Like the wind is in the air, I want to be free. So release me, so that I can be there. When the going gets rough and I wanna give up, I'll keep on moving right along. At the end of the day, I give thanks and pray to the one who made my life possible. God gave to me, He gave to each of you. So don't ever let it slip away. Not in a day. 'Cause our government wants to control us all. I do it electronically, and it's not the way that God meant it to be. That's why I defend what I am until the very end. No matter how long it takes, it could end in tragedy, but at least someday soon, I will be free. Just like the wind is in the air that we breathe. I want to be free just like the wind is in the air that we breathe. So when I die, and I am one with all the knowledge that will be. Who would have thought it if it was true? I should have believed in you. For society and equality, let there be peace on earth today. We don't have to disagree about what you believe. We can make heaven on earth. So what's been done is done. There's not a single thing that you can do. There's one way to make some magic that you can do. Take away lost time and forgetting about the past. There's one thing you can do, is to make amends and apologize, and we can move on and be happy that we're alive instead of having all that hate that you harbor inside. I don't live in the past. Strange things keep happening that I can't ignore. Just like a raccoon across my living room, that I saw on my security camera, and I posted it on social media. On Facebook, you can see the truth. I don't lie about it, goddamn about what I experienced and all of that. I don't know what you're gonna do with your life, but I'm moving on day by day, but I can't because I'm bound, you see, invisibly, and I'm a slave, and there's no equality, and my prophecy is gone, and there are people speaking in my head, telling horrible things and making me believe things that are true, so that they can get rise out of me. So now neighbors are silent, guilty as can be. They're relying on the police to do what they say. The only problem with that is that in June of 2019, her government statement came from an imposter. Cause he lied to her about me getting arrested in D.C. Cause I did it, and we continue to lie to my neighbor that she loved. Cause she's been promised a thing, and that's if she follows his instructions. He will give her everything she wants. So I found out in June of 21, when I got 45, 911 recordings from public record, that things have happened in my neighborhood, and I had tried to get answers from them by writing letters and even sending them through the mail with a lengthy explanation, and they remain silent, not providing what I need to reveal who it is that's got me shackled up, because they don't want to get in trouble if even though I said I won't shoot. So the two people said, one was black, one was white, and they drove used cars. One was brown, the other blue, and they parked right at the curb. And they watched me come back from D.C. And then they came up my driveway. And they said, we're the Secret Service, and we had a brief talk. And I said, there are lights coming from Army Town. And they said, we're gonna leave him alone and talk to other neighbors instead. And they left. But before they went away, they said, you should see a psychologist. Which was odd because Secret Service would not say that because it's giving medical advice and they wouldn't say it on the job. So that means that they knew that there was R&M and that the people intended to drive me mad. And I gotta tell you, when you're scared half to death, day after day, what goes on in your head that they say? And if you tell anyone, they will think you're crazy. So I just kept all of it to myself, and I wrote in a journal what happened to me. And I had faith in God, and I had him as an only friend, because I couldn't tell anybody what was really going on. So in the 911 recording, Patty said that the two men told her that they followed me back from D.C. and it would be impossible because they were parked already at the curb. Don't you see? And then they lied again, and they said I sent them over to her, and that I think she thinks I said that she's drunk, but I really don't know. She doesn't speak to me, and I tried for nearly 2 years. years together to believe the truth that she was scammed, and she doesn't want to believe the truth that I tell. I think since they left on the note of a mental illness being what's going on, that they simply were telling on themselves that they were gonna go over to Patty and tell a lie about some severe mental illness that Mr. Milligan has. But the funny thing is, at the time I only had one hospitalization in my life. So I think they asked Patty to create documentation that I had something that I never had. And she said, yes. And that's how there became 25 trips to the hospital. In 6 years. Now let me tell you about how the second hospitalization went. It was April 17, 2019. I went up to Delaware to get a kitten, and I brought her back, and I saw the police and that cat standing on my front steps, keeping inside, looking around, and they questioned me about what they were told. Yeah, let me tell you what was on the evaluation sheet, 'cause you won't believe what it said. Here we go. Are you ready for the statement that started it all? They said I was witnessed in my front yard with a megaphone, and I was accusing niggas of doing things. It was a lie that Jason Ferris told to either the police or Metcalf. What's funny is that the documentation is a little bit different between the two, and the report was at 4:44 p.m. But I had a debit card statement up in Delaware, getting my cat heart. I was a fool, count me away. So here's my side. They never told me that's what the narrative said. They said something else, but here's the deal. I don't own a megaphone, and I wasn't in my front yard. I have a microphone and amplifier, and I recorded all of my journey onto audio tape, and I wanted to see if I could get it loud enough, and so I turned it on, and I said, testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2, and then I put the microphone up to the tape cassette player and let it play for maybe 2 or 3 seconds, and it was in front of my front door. So here's the setup. The woman from Netcare, she might be a booger flipper today. Of course, they get paid just about the same amount as a short order share. So short order is a thankless job, and they're bound by their bosses, and it's a paper mess. She said, your camera's on the side of your house look pretty suspicious. And I said, it's what they are. Then she said, I've gotta go talk to my supervisor. And she went to the bar to have a private conversation that I couldn't hear. And when she came back, she said, my supervisor said you got to go to the hospital. And Officer White, who was with her, I think, said, not to make a call, because he was on the fence. He was about 50-50. So, in a cramped back seat, I had my second round to hell. And the neighbors that they could lie, get what they want, sending me to the hospital again and again. Yes, they did, and they did it probably with a smile. At least I know that it is, because she is evil as hell, and all she wants is for me to know, and she'll lie about that I do just to get away. And what she wants, because she's a spoiled brat, no girl who smokes pot, and she's carrying stones, and there's another hospitalization that happened, and I heard the 911 call. The pain she started with, he's yelling at me and some other neighbors, but then 5 seconds she said, he's psychiatrically disturbed. It can't be both, so which one is it? It's the first, because she knows that I was yelling at her, and she lied to get what she wanted, and the police told me because that's what she said, and that's what they all believe. Let me tell you how the little rift started. When I moved in, I was dating Michael Bova, and he drove a car. And so I could get out in the morning before he had to leave. Parked on the street in front of a yard and property. Even though it's a public street, she had a little tiff, and she had his tires chopped after 3 days, probably on the 73rd hour, when the law is 72, and you got to believe, 'cause it's true, and Michael would back me up, because we went over and he said, you're a bitch. So what happened? She replied, I can be sometime. Yes, she can, I can give testimony that it is the truth. I kept my mouth quiet, but I said people will be over, and there's no parking on my side of the street, all the way down the block. You would think that she would know, being a self-elected man. What's going on? And I said it was public parking, and sometimes people would park there because where else would they go? They would visit me. Either on the other side of the street at the intersection, two houses down from where I live. So what happened next? I don't know, but there was a big meeting in Patty's living room. She had everyone from the neighborhood, 'cause they walked and they didn't carry a dish, and it wasn't a party. But there was some man that drove in a car with a bunch of papers and files. And he walked up, he began, and I got pissed off 'cause I knew Patty was up to no good. So I went for a walk round the block, trying to cool off. And I heard the same conversation coming out of open window, and I couldn't believe. But there's something else that gave it away. When I was unmarried, there's a house in the middle of the block. As I walked by, there was no one else around, girl. Then I heard a woman scream, "He's coming!" And it's true. Then a light flickered on in the garage, and I knew they were talking about me, thinking that I deal drugs, because that's what she believed at the time. And it's not true, 'cause I wouldn't risk my freedom. Never overdose. The narrative is what people believe, because Patty said it came from the government, even though it came from an imposter. And here's some more. God, she's such a whore. What she said to my fraternity brothers, you wouldn't believe. She said that we were once close friends. Can you think about that? And she lied and said she wanted to help me. And she must have said that I was mentally ill. And my fraternity brothers believe her in her lies and they think that I scare her. But the truth is that she's scared of me suing the pants off of her for what she's done, and they don't believe their own brother, and they spread the word to thy community and all my friends, because they tried to help me out. Then something happened that was really odd. My fraternity brother stopped on a dime, helping and wouldn't believe a thing that I said. And one of them made a reference to pot. Yes, she did, and I was like, where's that coming from? Because I haven't done it in about 7 or 8 or 9 years. And he said, you were a big part in college, and that's not true. I know my limits, and there were people that did much, 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 much more than me. But that's not what people believe. So basically, they wouldn't believe anything about what was being projected on my window and creating things on the walls and the floor. Shadows here and there, fucking with my eyes. And the technology aims for my eyeballs, trying to make me blind. That is what it's doing now, as I try to get people to wake up to reality. And nobody believes a single word that I say. I'm all alone, fighting for my own life from ultraviolet waves that cause skin cancer, don't you know? You get it from the sun, and basically they don't believe remote neural monitoring, even though I showed them a case in the courts where an individual sued the NSA of the USA because they used it for over 20 years, and he was tortured by it, and there were many documents in the court case, and I sent documents describing everything about the illegal surveillance program, and they don't believe just because it ain't on the news. One of my friends said that it's not a reliable source. And what does he want for something that's secret? What do you think the networks are gonna do? If it's secret, they aren't telling anyone. You're only gonna find it in fringe media. That's where it is. 'Cause the network's editing. You see, people would be mad that the government built something that controls your brain and manipulates and creates the fact that you can be tortured in your head by employees doing investigation against anyone that they want to target today. So how do they dial you up like a telephone? It's pretty neat. You see, we all have an EMF, an electromagnetic field that's in our brain, and we each have a code just for us. In fact, every living thing does. And you can get it out of a sample of your DNA, which would be a risk test and your blood. And they know your code, and they dial it in, and they call you up in your head. It is true, and they do it with sometimes not a test. What they do is use a satellite beaming down radar waves up in space, and it's targeting everyone in the world. contacted the FBI 92 times since June 20th, 2019, asking for the help in the neighborhood because things aren't right, and they never should. I even called the Cincinnati phone, and it was a morning that my car got towed, and I was standing in a gas station parking lot, and I said I need to find out what's going on with my case. She said it's inconclusive, and she said don't call back again, and then she hung up. There's been police profiling from the start. They thought they had me figured out because Patty said it never be sad, even though it was a lie. Was what the imposter said, and he coached her for 3.5 years and kept coming back into the neighborhood. In fact, he even did the renovation of his house next door, and he'd go over across the street to sit on the porch and stalk me. And I heard him say one day in July, just look at him. All I was doing was picking up some leaves from my yard. I went ahead and filled out a report of harassment, and I said it's the same guy that told lies about me. 2019, yes sir. And in September of 2020, I think, he was here with another man with license plate FWA 5666. And one of them met with Arvid and the other one Patty. Then they talked among the parked cars on Woodbine for 20 minutes like they knew each other. And I took a picture of the two. Then I posted it on social media. My friends all think I'm being paranoid. They say I'm exhibiting governmental illness, but it's really going on. You'll see there's really a group that's using this technology illegally. It's invisible, so the police thought they could get away by telling everybody that it was delusions that he sees. And because they're a voice of authority, everyone believes the lie. And the police knew what was going on, and that the technology was targeting me every day, 24 hours and 7 days a week, and it goes on and on. And nobody believes a word I say. What a cruel, cruel world this is indeed. So police want to use it for surveillance and get real close and not be detected, even though they're right under your nose. That way they can creep onto your yard and not announce themselves and get on body cam. Somebody being paranoid as they stare into the window. And they mix it up, and what they do is tease people and scare them half to death. And it's true that they lie and they cover up everyone who's guilty. In the neighborhood, yes, we. Basically, I was set up with a fentanyl dose and Suboxone, which is really crazy because I never did an opiate in my life. And wouldn't you know that a narrative for an evaluation was filled with lies? And they took me in, and on the lab report came back positive. And so they had the evidence of me doing an opioid Even though I've never been prescribed Suboxone, which is a replacement therapy for opioids, and the blood got spread at least to Rachel who called 911, and it's one of the 45 that I got from public records. And what she said was, I know he does pot, he does meth, and he did or does opioids that are non-prescription. Every single one of the hospitalizations that I had, blood work done, showed negative for pot. So it was a lie. Answer me. And the thing about the opiates, it was just one time, and it was attempted murder. Because of the drug, it's got the potential to kill. And what it was a setup for the police to tell a lie to the public and make them believe that I had brain trauma, which is a lie. There's not a thing wrong with my brain at all. In fact, I have a test from March 23rd, 2019, when I went into the ER. Let me tell you about that. I was laying in bed, not doing a thing at all. And then I felt something warm in my ear. I realized that it was blood from my head coming out, going down my cheek. Yes, sirree, that's what it was. And I went to the ER that night, and I said, there's a bunch of crazy stuff going on. I must have said the wrong thing, because after the test, when a CAT scan revealed there wasn't anything in my ear but my eardrum ruptured unexpectedly. That means there was a hole put in my eardrum. The good thing is it's like the lens of your eye. If you scratch it, it's one of the fastest healing parts of your body. So there's not a thing wrong with my eardrum today. But what it was that turned the frequency up so high, 'cause I didn't hear a thing, and they tore a hole in my ear, because I wasn't doing a thing at all, laying in bed. And there were 2 other times in the same month that I went to the ER, because they turned it up so high. Gave me the sweats and the chills at the same time, and my hand trembled when I put it out in front of my body, trying to keep it still. And I was slightly confused, and I had blurry vision, and that's what R and L can do. It is true, with manipulating your brain waves with microwaves, after they lower your defense with the knowledge from the radar that the Air Force put up in the sky on satellites to unlock you, and they can do it to anyone in the world. Yes, sirree, that's how all the rich people are dying. Not only in our country, but in the whole world. It is true. Just look at the World Health Organization COVID dashboard and filter for world income group, and the truth is revealed in the numbers that they show of the upper class. 419 million cases, and in the lower class only 2 million. You can't say that it's not targeting the rich for their money once they die, and they pay a death tax to their government. What a chip. So really you see, once you know the world through a lens that is real, because the government fucked with me, and I tried my best to get their help. I gotta turn to God and follow His word. Yes, sir. Offer an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Indeed. And since the government won't help me, that's fine. I'll get back by telling the truth about everything that they've done, and they lie about to the people, and maybe they'll believe. COVID. Everybody's getting sick because of the executive order 12333 that Biden approved. It's time to believe. What would I make of life? I'm fighting for my own life and liberty. Trying to avoid setup that will silence me, even though I've not done a thing at all. That's commercial with such a penalty. But the government wants to keep the secret safe and not tell the people anybody. I don't tell them, but I'm not relieved about a thing that I say because of psychiatry and a stereotype about drugs. And they who tell them I believe because I'm afraid that they say, and there's two sides to every coin. So what that means for me, unfortunately, is that I'm not believed. And I can't even get my mom to agree that if somebody pretended they were a cop and said that I killed a bunch of people, would that be a lie? She said, it depends. Can you believe? Now my mom is really smart, and she wouldn't say that. She knows that impersonating an officer's a illegal thing to do. But that's what the imposter did to me. And Patty Ryan does the same thing, repeating the lies that he said to her. And the community believes because the police won't help me out, and they don't know the truth. Officer Connor told the projection that the police have in mind for me by talking to a van. When I went up to get my laptop to play Patty's voice on the 911 recording, and Officer Connor said to our vid that the plan is to cause a lengthier hospitalization in the future. That's premeditated crime. So the police are setting me up and using neighbors. But it gets better. The crooked, dirty pigs who tell a lie about me having brain damage went even a step further. They told the neighbors to ignore me when I speak outside. They said it's part of a mental illness. So when I go outside and I open my mouth, trying to get their help, they don't believe a word I say. They think that it's just a mental illness because it's what Patty said was what the professionals and the police said, even though it was a setup. And it's really how it goes. Have you ever seen the movie Misery with Kathy Bates, who rescued a man whose car broke down or had trouble, and she brought him back to her cabin? It's a Stephen King book, and she kept him sick and bedridden with drugs, and she hobbled him, hitting him in the ankle again and again. And she tortured him. Patty Ryan is like two birds that flock together, no matter what the weather. And she knows just what she's doing, and she doesn't care. What she wants is what she wants. really black magic. And I'm the only one defending God in the world. Everyone's cheering for Patty and her social agenda. It's a war on drugs. Or is it because I'm gay? That's the problem on Como. So I'm sure they got lots of gay haters to go after the faggot that lives across the alley. And one of them said to Mrs. Bill, "Oh, if he's doing meth, we'll find out about it." Basically, he said we'll invade his privacy and know everything because R&M gives you the ability to see someone's sight and hear every word that's said in a house that is your privacy, and it gets invaded every day as they listen to every word that I say and what I hear, because if I'm hearing it from a friend, my brain is processing it, so I know what he says, and my captors get the message. I'm guessing in a written reply, translating it into written speech, and they know everything. The police love it because they can use it to illegally interrogate suspects by talking in their head. And when they answer out loud the truth, the police will work backwards and set somebody up. But just don't think if you think it that they don't know. Because when you think, your vocal cords move as if you spoke it out loud. So what that means, if you think it, they detect that area of your brain with R&M, and they learn everything there is to know about you against your consent. So I wrote the NSA on March 8th, and on the 15th I got a reply. I asked for my visual data so I could prove that a mirror miracle happened in my life. I figured that I want everyone to know that God exists, because something nice happened to me. What they said in the letter is that they cannot confirm or deny the existence of records, but they can't release it to me, because if they honored my request, they'd have to do the same for anyone who filled out a FOIA request. And they said it would be a matter of and that would let terrorists and other people learn that things were recorded, because the NSA can go back magically in time. Think about it. How do they know so many things about people that are caught after the fact? And it's broadcast on the media, kind of in reverse, wouldn't you think? If they had all the data, then that they could have stopped it before it happened. So they tell on themselves the truth of everything. And in one of the last paragraphs, it gave me hope, because it said, private security company is where I need to send my request. So what that does is it confirms that there are records that the government keeps, and it's stored with private security companies around the nation. So what I'm gonna do is write to everyone I have in the phone and file a request of my non-consensual medical records that are recorded and stored and used later against you. Where has America gone wrong? It's in using the devil. Because God's the only one that can sit in our head. And man wants to put him there and kick out God of his seed in everyone's brain. Tell them what to think and what to believe, and do it in your own voice with AI. This is reality of the world that we live in, but people don't believe. So there's suffering of people being tortured every day and every hour, and they're a forgotten part of the population. And if anyone tries to get help, the police take them in because they report voices speaking in their head. And the field of psychiatry doesn't honor the microwave auditory effect that was announced in 1974 as successful. And in the release in American Psychologist, they said they only used short words in order to stay under the safety threshold for microwaves in your brain. But what perps do, because they love to hate their targets, is they have constant noise and recorded music and hire people to speak to victims every day round the clock, giving them brain cancer. But in defense of the pentagram pigs that carry a badge that's supposed to be with honor, they might not know because the CIA and the military didn't tell them that this is what it does. And if you don't believe me, you can look up bio effects of microwaves on the internet, and you'll see the truth of everything. they go on. It's because people don't believe. And the media doesn't help out because the government interferes and says it's a matter of national security. And the killing goes on and on and on. I'm brave enough to stand up for what's right, and I don't give a damn because everything's been stolen away from me by my neighbors and the police who ripped it out of my hand, and they used the prop of invisible things that are real in my life. And people don't believe because the pigs do. Lie. And they break their oath, saying they will serve and protect, but they swerve and project outcomes for victims who speak out too loudly. The truth. My mom told me, when you're right, you're right. Don't back down, because you must get your point across. Don't fall and live a lie. That's what my friends want me to do. They want me to believe that my reality didn't happen, and accept a lie and live the rest of my life that way. I don't at all. And a narrative is what they want everyone to believe. It's time to believe. More tomorrow as I fight against the world, getting back what I'm guaranteed, and everyone else has, and they want to keep it from me. No. That's my story, and it's the truth. It's time to believe. I know I dropped the phone, fell out of my pocket. Well, it's up here. I just grabbed these off of the table. So let me double check though, because good. I've got the important one. That's really the only one I care about. The rest, because this one is not mine. This one was found in my car. Locked. And it was attached to R asterisk 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 N at gmail.com or R asterisk 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 at and then 7 asterisks. Both are not mine. They're not my emails. So somebody is impersonating me. And they planted the phone for me. I'm imagining the phone is what was used to contact people and set me up. My first experience of being impersonated happened between April 16th, 2019 and June 2019 when I went in person to the Police Mediation Center and asked what to do about the letter that I wrote to 2 residences on Como. And they said, you called us a couple weeks after the letter was sent to us. We got a copy of your letter, and we talked on the phone. I never called. I found that out when I went in person. I told the police and reported it. It was rejected. I told the FBI in at least 6 or 7 of my 92 tips I've sent. There's a reason why I'm not getting help. It's the same reason why people don't know that people with the disease of addiction are in a protected class, because it's been illegal to discriminate against them for 30 years. You've never heard of a case where an addict is one, right? This, my experience of being completely ignored, is local law enforcement's war on drugs. They just ignore. They don't deal with crime, with people with a history of drug use. Well, the evidence that I have of so many things is irrefutable. My rights have been so abused and violated. And the pigs don't give a shit about me. It's where they're going. You do not ignore Rem Milligan. 600 email attempts, and you can't help? Fuck you. It's your job to help. We'll see what they do tomorrow, because I'm sure I'll email them. But then again, because Arvid has control over my Gmail and Google account, because my phone number that I've had for 30 years, I've only had one, is not connected to any Google account. How the fuck does that happen? It's my only phone number. I've reported it online because that way I can have documentation of it. See, if I go the correct route and have an officer dispatched to my home, the officer will simply ignore it. Oh, that's that druggie. This is what we're going to do with his report. And they'll fucking throw it out and won't process it. Well, I'm not going to bother answering it right now because I'm talking to you. And I know that this is 2 hours long. But hopefully people will go back and enjoy some music and get the truth. Because that's all I ever tell. And people who don't know me don't know that. So all the people in Central Ohio who are stalking me and following me around and trying to get me in trouble for something, you are insane and you need to stop. I got an interesting text. And a couple people look at that. I wonder if we can connect who it is. I don't know who this is. 3 minutes ago, I told the FBI in 6 or 7 of my 92 tips. That's what I said, but that came from that phone number. Isn't that weird? Let me see if there's more. I got 7 plus phone calls from this number. Weird, huh? You know what else is weird is that dot that was in the middle of the, that's weird. Do you see that? Is that coming through on your end? There it is. What is that? Oh, I know what it is. It is the light from the camera. My bad. That's the top of my laptop. That's the camera light. See, I figured it out. Smart. And that's what the police don't like about me or the government, is that I'm intelligent. In fact, a majority of those who are targeted with remote neural monitoring are intelligent. They're above average. The government is targeting the intelligent population and sending them to live in institutions if they don't break down with psychological torture. Paying people to try and drive them insane. It's true. This is the CIA's little pet project, along with the Air Force. They're the ones that developed it. And the CIA also created police and monitor all internet traffic. They created the internet. So if you go onto my channel, Robert Milligan, it's the channel before this one. You'll see there are only 300 videos. I've had hundreds deleted from my YouTube channel talking about remote neural monitoring and recorded phone conversations with the police and documentation that I've reported crime, and it's being deleted because somebody is impostoring me. I don't know who that is, but I'm not answering because this is important. And I do not know how much time I've got before somebody really does try to silence me. I've got to get the truth out. Because there are people that want to use this tool of torture. 80% of Thais are female. It's probably the same number of federal employees that carry a badge. They're probably 80%. Do you know what women report the most or often? Spontaneous orgasm. Multiple times a day. If we do not bring back being civil with one another and respecting boundaries of somebody else's own body, we are going to devolve. I have had an excellent life so far, except for the last 8 years. My captors are actually very good people because although they haven't come forward, they have stopped attacking me so much. I'm so lucky because some people who have captors, when they try and get free, they get physically tortured more for trying. And they do it remotely. And they do it secretly. So I'm very lucky. I asked God one night when I was really down, I said, will my suffering ever end? And God, being God, speaks silently to you in your head. The real God does not. That's the military. So I got an answer. And it's that knowing. He said, my suffering will not go on forever. And I thought about his answer. And I said, well, it could mean one of two things. Either he meant it will end while I'm still alive, and I will have my own space back inside my head, or it will happen when I die and I am rejoined with just myself. And I had to come to terms with the fact that I might have somebody talking in my head until I die. But I was thankful for the answer. And I thought for a while, I've lived and experienced more life than most people in their entire lifetime. And I wanted to thank God for answering me. So I defend him. I defend what he made. Me. Unique and special, just like everybody who's out there, every human. And that's what I'm defending. Our right as human beings to be us. If you put 5 people together and had them all look out the same window and told them to write a page describing what they see, each one would be different because we all think differently. And what we find interesting or attractive is different for every single one of us. What we would focus on in that view would be different. No two would ever be alike. But my government and the elite and the military want us all to think, believe, and have the same opinion. Are you going to buy into that? Are you going to let our government do that to you? People don't know it, but this is the fight of the century, and it's the issue of the century. If you're unaware of remote neural monitoring, please educate yourself. Even if you don't believe it right now, please say to yourself, I'm going to have an open mind about this. And look at what's being presented and what's available on the internet. Because if you go in with doubt, you're never going to see it. I'm sorry I haven't read any of the many messages. There were a lot. For the love of Rem, did you chase the raccoon out of your house? Interesting. So the raccoon does not live here. That's why I drove back from Delaware, because I was pissed. You see, somebody in my neighborhood obviously has keys to my car because of the phone. It's not mine. It was planted in there. And they also have keys to my house. And they come in at night when I go to bed. And while I'm away. I've got some sick neighbors. It's true. I'm so fed up. And I think they've been stealing from my retirement account to the tune of $100,000. The fact that there was no raccoon when I returned is very interesting. Don't believe it happened? Guess what I've done. What does that look like to you? Isn't that weird? And there's a second or third one behind. Isn't that weird? It almost looks like that might be. Is that a man back there? Hiding. Maybe it's a raccoon on a leash. Maybe that's it. Right? Since they've got keys. Because doesn't that look? Oh, now look at the picture change. Ah, ha, ha. See, that's what the technology does. I'm going to need to do a little bit of work with this, but it just does look like potentially a person. And I know it doesn't look like it on this version, but believe me, because there's not anything there in the other pictures. But that's only one picture. Here's another. Now he's on the other side. It looks like a raccoon to me. it again. I haven't reviewed the live feedback yet. I will. And another one. This one's weird because there are multiple legs, and it looks like over here in the corner there's something. Isn't that a weird picture? It looks like extra legs. And another one. That might be the same picture. Yeah, that's it. You should have gotten this video or seen this video. Look at that right there. Do you see the it's so hard to show it on through two lenses. You can see it a lot better in person. And I go ahead and give this type of video to the media, and they do nothing with it. Take a look at this part. Hold on. Here we go. We'll try and go back and forth. It extends and retracts. There is nothing that should be extending and retracting out of a twig. Should there be? That's what it is. I do not know what to do about it. But to have a background look like this, look at it painting in our world. Look at that. That's what it's doing. I do not care that people are saying things about me right now because I know that it's not true. I've lived a good life. I'm willing to die for my freedom, and that requires the truth being known. And I tell the truth about everything. And how am I going to be believed that I tell the truth? By exposing all the government lies. Because I can definitely do that. And I will. That's why the curse has been put on me. I'll break it. Have a good night.